Good morning everyone. So today I'm got to come back to Shkoder. It will be around more than 60 kilometers with the border crossing at Borici and Marsit. The two-way road from Podgorica to the border is in very good condition, but it only has single lane on both sides, which makes it quite stressful for everyone on the road when overtaking each other. Especially the distance from Podgorica to Tuzi is full of traffic. So finally I have arrived at the border after many uphills and downhills. This one is much busier than the Murican Sukobin one that I have just crossed a few days ago. And as this is not an integrated border, after exiting Montenegro, I have to ride for around a few more meters to arrive at the Albanian border to register my entry. A lot of people think that I'm crazy when I decided to go bicycle touring in Albania and even cross the border to Montenegro. However, traveling is not only about having some good food, taking some nice pictures to upload on social media, but more importantly, it's also about what you have learned, the experience you have had, and the friends you have made during the trip. So just get out here, cycle with me, and this is what you deserve. To be honest, this time when I stepped through the border, I could see a big difference between the two countries. The first thing I realized was that there is a consistent cycle lane all the way from the border to the heart of Shkoder, which is more than 30 kilometers. I could see the immense fields with the rustic farmers waving at me. I also started seeing people on their bikes coming from everywhere. And I could feel that I'm in Albania right now. So yeah, it's so good to be back to Shkoder and especially our Way Hostel where everyone is welcoming me back. Marsit, the owner of the hostel, even arranged me a double room instead of a bunk bed for only €6 per night. Shaz and Stella are very nice Albanian friends who work there, and they have shared with me a lot about the life, the history, and everything about Albania, and also Shkoder in particular. Jurgen is another receptionist who really likes cycling as well, and he was so happy to have a chance to ride my bike around. Now he's showing me where to go to explore the best of Shkoder. Everyone is so nice and welcoming in Albania, guys. And now I'm heading to a market in the center of Shkoder. As you can see, there are bikes everywhere in this town, and as I have mentioned in the previous episodes, Shkoder is really a town of bikes with the tradition of cycling for more than 100 years. These types of markets are actually quite popular in Shkoder, and it's where people are able to get some fresh food with a very reasonable price. So the locals often prefer doing groceries here rather than going to the supermarkets. And next to the busy market is the Loro Borici stadium. The name came from a famous footballer and the stadium was renamed after him in 1990. It has just been rebuilt into an all-seater stadium in 2016 and has become the second largest stadium in Albania after the national stadium in Tirana. An interesting fact about this stadium is that it also used to be Kosovo's national football team stadium when two of their national stadiums were under renovation. Lake Shkoder, also known as Lake Shkoder or Lake Shkoder, is the largest lake in the Balkans, which is named after the city of Shkoder. It actually lies on the border with half of the area in Montenegro and the other half in Albania. A lot of people do go swimming there during sunny days as well. Lake Shkoder, together with the Rozafa Castle, are the prominent landmarks of the city. Where I'm standing at now is part of the outflow of Lake Shkoder. Shkoder also has a train station as well, which used to have a service all the way to Durrës. But due to the lack of demand, the service has been terminated since April this year. Everyone in Albania prefers traveling by bus because it's much faster and more convenient than the old trains. Throughout the time in Shkoder, I often enjoy a big dinner at Peja Grill Restaurant, which offers really good food with a reasonable price and very friendly staff. You can have a 2-course meal with bread and a drink for just around £5, which you will never be able to see in the UK. So yeah, Shkoder is such a very nice and peaceful place to stay. But sadly, when we start getting used to something, it's also the time that we have to leave. Tomorrow I'm gonna head back to Tirana and stay there for the last few days of my trip to explore the capital city. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons for the next episodes. Thank you and good night!